In this video, I would like to talk about the basics of Tai Chi Chuan movements. And first, will be begin with defining the body parts. So, in the future, when we talk about or instruction with specific movement of joints or body parts, then you understand what we talk about. So first, let's start with from top up. So we start with our head. So this is the head, and there's a specific point is Bai Hui, which means which is a echo point of on the tip of our head. Our throat, and the throat is the same height, basically the same height of our shoulder. So this is a shoulder. So shoulder actually from the edge of our neck to the tip of our arm. So shoulder and upper arm. From the upper arm, upper arm is the section between your shoulder and your elbow. Okay, so from elbow to your wrist, and between elbow and wrist is your front arm, and then your wrist. Okay, your palm, your fingers and thumb, and your fingers and thumb and the palm is your hand. Well, it's common, but we have technical use in martial arts aspect with your fingers, your thumb, your palm, and your hands, or the base of your palm, or we should say the palm root. We have different applications and usage. So even though it sounds very common and simple, we do have to distinguish each section in detail. So when you use fingers or your thumb or your hands or your palm root, you know what we're talking about. Okay, so your chest, your belly, okay, we call it belly. Our crotch. This is important because bear in mind that Tai Chi Chuan is originally a martial art. It is a combat skills. So in ancient China, the woman's always most likely stay at home, and who goes to work and mostly have fight are men. So the crotch becomes the weak point, and is somewhere to protect or somewhere to hit as a target. So the crotch is important. Your hip, your thigh, your knees, your lower legs, your ankle, and sometimes and the heel. This is important because this is somewhere you tread. Your foot and your toes. And with the toes, in Tai Chi Chuan movement, we have to lift up our toes and bring down our toes like this. So it is again important to explain in detail. So if you bring up our foot, we're doing like this, okay? Or you tread with your heel, or bring up your toes. So we explain in details. So this is the front of your body and your back. So your neck, you always keep it straight. So your upper back this section is also your shoulders. And in Tai Chi Chuan, when we say our back, it's more in the center part. Okay, even though it's all upper back, so this two sides on your shoulder blade are more shoulders, and the middle sections is your back. And your lower back, we call it the waist. So in general, say like we commonly call your waist like the front and back, okay? But in Tai Chi Chuan, it's more on the back, or more on the lower back. So your waist, and this is your hip, and your buttocks is important because it connects to the thigh and your lower back. So this basically your body.